Mic check.
Alright, I'm Isaac Stucknholtz. I'm a freshman at Platteview High School. I run track, as you know. I run the 4x4, 4x1, the 100, the 200, sometimes the 400. And I also play football and basketball. Basketball reserve team, coach, shout out Coach Smith. And football, I play quarterback, wide receiver, a little bit of running back, and safety.
What do you think about running the first leg?
Oh, the first leg, I think it's really important because if you go down early at that race, like we did at the start of the year, it'll just ruin the whole race. Also, first leg does run the most. It runs over 400, no matter what Grant says.
So Isaac, would you say the first leg is the hardest leg out of all four?
I would say it's the second hardest. I think the last, you really have to push all you have out because that's what finishes the race, but I think the first leg is the second hardest.
How would you describe your bond with your teammates?
Ooh. The bond with my teammates, I mean, when I first came into track was like, the coaches say it's a team sport. It was just by myself. It was me versus the world because it was never a team sport for me until the 4x4 with Grant, Evan, and Jacob had the track really felt like a team. Like me and Jacob are really good friends, and I got to know Grant quite a bit. I know him a little bit from basketball, but not a ton. Also, Evan, I didn't really know Evan before the 4x4. Now we're really good friends.
So Isaac, conference meet is this Saturday. What are you expecting from this weekend as you personally and as the 4x4 team?
They're both D1.
No?
D1, D2.
D1. It's like thing 1, thing 2, D1, D2. They combine to make a D3.
Smell that?
Smell like win in the air.
Victory. Hey, we're moving.
Oh. Hey, my crew.
You know, I invited Isaac to youth group because I saw his 4x4 and I was like, he needs God to guide him on his next lap. Yep.
I don't know if that's a good like
Never been to church in his life before. This youth group.
Hi, I'm Eaton Kohl, aka Coach K. Besides coaching the 4x4, I run the mile and 2 mile, and yeah. What I'd say Isaac brings to the team is obviously his split. He's been running really good, but also the fact that he's a freshman, they don't like understand it, but it adds more people to the team because since me and Jake, well, I'm older and so is Jake, and like just has more people stay around and watch it. And also Isaac is very, very excited, loud. It gets the team going, and that's something that you can't really train, you know.
So Isaac, who would you say your biggest inspiration is?
Ooh, my biggest, I would say I definitely have a few. My biggest being either Eston or Jordan. Every time on that last 100 meter, your body just says, stop, I can't do this. And every time I hear Jordan, come on, Isaac, let's go, you got this, finish out. Or Eston doing the same thing, they're just yelling at me to go to the end, and that really pushes me to run all my way as fast as I can to the end. And that's really what you need in a 400 and a 4x4. You just need to push that last 100, and they really put me over that top for running minute plus to 55, 56s.
So Isaac, as you hear the people tell you go to your blocks and set up, what's racing through your mind at that point?
Really like everything goes quiet and like I can feel like my heart start breathing. Also, no matter how much I go to the bathroom, I have to go to the bathroom before every race. It just feels like that. I think a lot of people feel that too, but that's really me. When they say on your marks, the one thing goes through my mind, it's like, it's go time, baby. I get up, I do my jump, I do my hop, I'll swing my arms around a little bit, get warm, smack the legs. But I mean, I really just want to get prepared. And once I get down to my blocks, I'm down there, I really just try to get into the zone. And before every race, God, please give me strength for this race, just like something to help me, because I know He will help me. And once I'm down in those blocks waiting for the set, it's silent. I'm just ready to go. I hear that set. It's go time. Take one last breath. I want to hear that bang. Just get out as quick as I can. But that's what I do. Yeah. Rod wave before every race. Have my AirPods in, playing Already Won by Rod Wave. It gets me in the zone.
And how do you think you stack up when you see other upperclassmen run the same event you guys do?
It's definitely weird because when I line up against people, I like to talk to them. Hey, what's your name? What class are you in? I try to get to know them before my races. That's just who I am. And it's like, hey, yeah, what grade you? They're like, yeah, I'm a junior, senior. And like, yeah, what about you? I'm like, yeah, freshman. Like, you're a freshman? And it's like, it catches me off guard sometimes that there's so many different levels of athletes and how old everyone is, because seniors from freshmen are way different. And it's impressive to me how some freshmen can hang with those seniors, because that 3-year difference is a lot. And it amazes me sometimes. Also, coming in, you're you're gonna see these guys now and you're never gonna run up against them again. And then in 3 years, you're gonna be the senior racing against freshmen. And that's a weird thing that I had to get used to for track. But also running as freshmen against seniors, it's really good competition. So me and Evan, we still have 3 more years, so we have a lot of improvement left to do.
I'd say the first leg is very important because it sets the mood for the whole race. It's a lot of pressure on Isaac, especially because, he doesn't feel if he doesn't have a good race, then he feels he lets the team down. But no, first leg is very important, and because it gets the crowd going and all that stuff.
So Esten, as kind of their coach and their leader as a friend, how do you think you motivate them?
Okay, how I motivate them is every time I have a bunch of assistant coaches. I'd like to shout them out real quick: Jordan Martinson, Lorenzo, Henry, Jonah, Levi, and Sully. And we all huddle them up, and I give them a pep talk every time. I kind of come with it off the top of my head every time. And that gets them going, and then they do their chant, and it gets them ready to go. And also, I let them pick the baton. And when at one time, they had the black baton, and I was asking Isaac, I'm like, Isaac, what baton you want? And he's like, I want the gold one. And I was like, why? He's like, stay gold, pony boy.
Isaac, as many people notice, you guys are a pretty fun and lively bunch. So what do you guys usually joke about? What do you guys talk about a lot?
Just like any team, we have a lot of inside jokes, and especially at the beginning of the season, we were joking that we would all break up like a boy band because of some. I'm not gonna go into the reason why, but it was pretty funny. We used that joke for a long time. Just a lot of harping on each other. The first few meets of the year when I was running over ones, it was definitely a joke of kicking me out for someone like Esten or someone. But honestly, we're just a group full of jokes. We're just here to have fun and compete, and we have a lot of ones, especially with everyone coming. We have a lot of stuff that we joke around about.
Hi, I'm Jacob Schram. I run the 3rd leg for the 4x4, and I also do the 300 hurdles. So I've really known Isaac since the summer going into this football season. He never had a ride home. His sister would always strand him. He'd get left at the high school, and he'd come up to me with these big sad puppy dog eyes and go, Jacob, can you please take me home? And I'd be like, yes, Isaac. And for the first 3 times I took him home, it was like pulling teeth to get this kid to talk to me. It got to a point where I was like, Jason, you want to come with me? Because Isaac will not talk to me at all. And then one day we were driving, and I go, you boys got any McDonald's money? So then that's how pod started. And then I'm on a little bit of a tangent now. But, and then Jason stopped coming, so then me and Isaac became friends when I would take him home. So me and Isaac, I'd say we're pretty close. His mom has on numerous occasions referred to me as her favorite son. Especially Wyatt when he sees this. I need him to know that. I know all his brothers. I broke his trampoline. Isaac told me how to put that in air quotes. Yeah, I would say we're close. I'm Isaac's mentor. I'm teaching him how to live, teaching him especially the decisions he should not make, and keeping him from making those terrible decisions.
So Jake, as Isaac is the first runner, how do you think he sets the tone?
You know, I'm going to have to circle back to like his first couple races so we can see some improvement. He comes out the blocks, he's as slow as molasses. I am not the world's greatest track runner, but when Hop's yelling at him to get a move on and we're in last place, literally, okay, we're gonna just go back. The first time Isaac's running his race, I'm watching him go across, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, Grant should just drop the baton. Like, this is bad. But, you know, now we're going to circle back to how he sets the tone now. And I think he's good. You know, he keeps up with, you know, third or fourth place pretty consistently. It's hard being the first runner. People normally send, like, their 52s or 53s out there. But Isaac, I think, does a good job at keeping the pace.
So, as the season will end, and hopefully with you guys all being as there only is one junior, so the same team will be back next year hopefully. How close do you guys say you are? We say you guys are a band of brothers?
I would say, yeah. I'd say that sums it up really well. I mean, obviously, me and Evan are freshmen. We still have 3 more years of this after this year. I mean, Grant still got another 2. But I mean, Jake's the unk of our group, you know. And obviously, once after next year, once he's done, you know, we like to joke like next year, like that's our senior year, like that kind of wraps it up. So what's it gonna be like after Jake graduates? I don't know, but I think just having that older guy on the team really helps out.
Isaac is one of the most committed athletes I've ever seen. His dedication as a freshman is really something like I've never seen it before. I'm playing basketball and I'm thinking to myself, like, basketball gets over and like, what do I do? And then I hear Isaac's running 5 a.m. workouts, which I thought were 6. 5 a.m. workouts with Coach Smith in the morning. I text him. I go, hey Isaac, can I get in on these morning lifts? He goes, yeah. And I go, okay, I'll see y'all at 6. He goes, no, 5. And I asked him again. I go, so I'll see y'all at 6, right? He goes, no, 5. I had to call him and make sure that these lifts were at 5 a.m. And eventually you get used to it. But the first 3 times, I was very tired and was always fashionably late. It was bad. You know, on the field, football field, I'd like to say he's very committed. He works real hard. Great tackler. Was pretty good returning kicks up until Christian. I don't think he was. I think he returned 3 straight games of kicks. Christian, he didn't. And on the basketball court, he is a good defender. Outside of the worst basketball game I've ever watched, Nebraska City Reserve versus Platteview Reserve. Talk. Okay. He works really hard.
No. About the game.
Oh, they got a game? Okay, so the JV and varsity teams are together at Westmont's Pancakes with like Santa, where there's Santa and these guys, they flip all these pancakes at you. And we're eating with these little kids. And then I'm talking to the teammates going, hey, you guys gonna go back and watch Coach Smith's reserve team? And they're like, no, we're going to go home. They're playing Nebraska City. We're going to blow them out. I don't think the reserve team's any team has lost to Nebraska City in basketball in years. And we go there, we get in there, and we look at the score, and we're like, why is it 46 to like 40 right now? And then why does it say guess? Like, is that a typo? Like, there's got to be a typo. And then we're sitting there waiting for a bucket. 5 minutes later, there's finally like a layup, and it's 42 to 46. And we're like, oh my gosh. And they're throwing the ball off each other's feet and passing into the defense. And the turnovers, we haven't even gotten to the worst part of this. It was like 42 to 36 was the turnover margin. Nebraska City turned the ball over 36 times to Plattview's 42. Now, was Platteview full strength? No. But oh my goodness,
So bad.
It was really bad. But I have to give Isaac his props. Outside of his what had to have been a million turnovers, 17, oh my goodness, 17 turnovers. After Isaac dropped his probably 20, 28, 4, and 17, you know, he's been pretty good. He's always been a solid role player for that reserve team. And his jump shot's got a little bit of work to do, but you know, that shitty mid-range, which it's
Worst shot in basketball.
worst shot in basketball, but he makes it.
As an athlete, what do you think you need to be successful, and what do you think this team needs to be successful?
I mean, for me to be successful, I mean, coming into this year, I was newly put on 20 pounds, and I was a bit of a chub, a little bit of a chud, as some people would say. I was definitely slower, no stamina, but I mean, for me, I cut down a few pounds to better running weight. So my stamina is way up from the beginning of this track season. But just for this team, I think we have the skill to do what we need. We just need to put it all out on the track, 4 people at a time. Usually it's one person has let us down at every meet, but that was me a few times, especially at the start. But I think if we all run good, we can place in conference and hopefully place in districts. But I think we got it. We just need to put our hearts out on the track. We just gotta do it.
So, as the 4x4 is a team race, how much level of trust do you have with the other 3 guys, and should people have in their teammates as 4x4 runners?
During the first 4x4s, I was the teammate that could not be trusted. I would get us out. Like when the other people I ran against were finishing, I was at like 50 meters left, and that set them off in such a bad place. But now I think, Evan, you give him the baton, he's hawking at least 2-3 people down every time. And then Jake's been running really good. I mean, he leaves his heart out on the track. And the one person, I trust Grant. Grant's been running a lot better, but during the start in the middle, I feel like I was at the start, but I think Grant's gonna pick it up. I think we're gonna run good at conference and districts.
So Isaac, conference meet is this Saturday. What are you expecting from this weekend as you personally and as the 4x4 team?
I mean, me personally, I want to cut down that 55 time. I want to hit a 54 split, and I think I can do that. You know, my body's feeling good. I was dealing with injuries earlier in this season. Still is a little bit, but my body's been feeling as good as it's been in a long time. So I think I can beat that, beat a 55. And for the team, I think we can run a 3:43 on it, depending on how good everyone feels, but I have a good feeling about this meet. I think we can place potentially top 5, and I'm looking for it. I feel like we're gonna luck, and I feel like we're gonna get it.
My inspirational quote would be to never give up, because anything is possible. Because at the start of the year, if you would have said we'd be making a doc over this 4x4, I probably would not believe you.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go Trojans, and cut!
Hey, hey, hey!